Aloha Aries, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your March 2021 spirit messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. I've just started a new program for monthly membership. The first option is the Butterfly. It's $25 a month, includes a private personal video reading that includes a monthly and weekly forecast, okay? And then the second program that's available is going to be the Kuhio, and there it goes, and that's $50 a month. It's everything from the Butterfly plus a 30-minute quantum clearing energy alignment session with me personally. This can be done by the phone or through email. It's a $50 value by itself, so you basically get the video for free. And then the third option that's coming available for you is called the Dragonfly. That's $100 a month. You get everything from the first two plans, plus a 60-minute energy alignment session and coaching session with me personally. So that value's at $100 an hour. So my sessions are $100 an hour typically, and you get your reading and the 30-minute clearing for free. Okay, and you can cancel at any time, but I thought this would be a good way to support you. Aloha Aries, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly, coming to you with your March 2021 spirit messages general reading. We're just going to clear the energy, clear your cards, and then we'll go from there. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. If you have not subscribed yet, please do. I am close to 200 subscribers. Thank you so much. I'd really like to get to 1,000 subscribers by June. Okay, so I've got a goal here. So please, if you like my channel, share it with others if you think that they could benefit from it. Okay, and I appreciate all of you who have liked, shared, subscribed, commented. I love interacting with you and your comments. I'm so grateful. I appreciate all of you who have donated. That helps my channel to grow and expand. I'm able to get tarot cards and continue to make these videos for you. Okay, so thank you so much, and let's get to your reading without further ado. Okay, we have Sanat Kumara. So this is Keepers of the Light. So this is a guardian who's going to be working with you, Aries, for the month of March. So Sanat Kumara is light activation. Sanat Kumara is an Arcturian. So these Keepers of the Light are all kind of ascended masters or ascended peoples. Okay, so you have a light activation coming in the month of March. Okay, so it says shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Okay, so your intuition, Aries, is going to be heightened. You do have this light activation that's occurring for you. I don't know where those cards went. And then, so it's really important to let yourself shine, okay? Let yourself get these new downloads, okay? So you're really going to be moving into a new level of clarity in how you communicate with spirit, different light codes coming in for you. You're going higher in your ascension process. So month of March is a little more focused around your spiritual life, okay? And also they're showing me, because they're showing me like the DNA and it being lit up, and they're saying source code. So they're and they're showing me like all like the light language and other stuff, like, you know, like the DNA and cells. They're showing me that lighting up in a really specific new language. Oh, here it is. Okay. They said to look at the card, so I did. They said look more closely. So see this kind of it looks like that. Okay, so this kind of light and language that's behind him is a sort of code, okay, that is activating in you. So there may be latent talents and gifts that may be coming forward for you in the month of March. And you got appreciation here. So you're moving forward and you're really going to be appreciating things, and that is going to, they're saying that an attitude of gratitude, regardless of where you are in your world, is going to speed this process up. It brings your blessings quicker. It makes it easier for the light to get in, okay? So they're saying, do be grateful. I feel like, too, that you're going to find that you're going to have more things to appreciate. It's like your senses will be heightened. So, like, the sky's going to look more beautiful. The flowers more vibrant. Your smell, like, you know, you smell a rose and it smells like the most, like, mind-blowing thing that you've ever had, right? So you're going into this beautiful appreciation that, not saying that you weren't appreciative before, it's just this extra sensory situation. And then we have, from the native spirit, we have thunder drum. And this is stand up and be counted. Be assertive. Don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know about your value. Declare with authority, this is who I am and this is what I stand for. Make a stand for others less fortunate. Take risks. Walk in rhythm to the beat of your own drum. This is not the time to step back or step aside. Okay, so Aries, again, goes all together. The other thing they're saying is let yourself be appreciated. I feel like Aries, sometimes, you guys are go-getters and you're active in other things, but I feel like sometimes you know, if you happen to be shyer, or you don't necessarily like show off your gifts to everyone. And Spirit's saying now's the time to do that, because what you have in you is very, it's going to help activate other people. And they're saying allow yourself to be rewarded and appreciated and showered with love and given help if needed. And stand up and be counted. If there's something that's really that you haven't said before, or truth that needs to be told, or you know, I feel like Aries, you haven't shown your full self to people yet, and so I have a feeling like your community, your job, like the people in your world that already see you as talented, they're gonna be like, holy shit, who is Aries? Okay, like this person is like a whole different person, because you have all of these amazing talents and things that you don't actually like let people know. Like, you're very intuitive, you're very creative. You guys are the first part of the deck, so it's that like childlike, I won't say childlike, it's like, because it's warrior like, but it's like at the same time it's this Aries, you'll go into something full force and give your all, but you don't always show all your cards, right? And they're saying that it's time to start showing your light to other people. Okay, and I said just pick them up however. Okay, so let's get to your tarot. This is beautiful. I feel like too that for some of you, they just showed me that some of you like may be getting an award or an appreciation in your workplace that you weren't expecting, or they're showing me work. So even if you didn't, if you got laid off or you didn't have a job at some time, like you may be getting some form of appreciation from where you worked previously, like maybe some sort of like bonus pay or severance or a thank you. Like this seems like a surprise appreciation that you've worked for already. So you've already done the work, but it's like you're not expecting this appreciation. So if so that's just going to be for some of you. It just was a random thing that Spirit just showed me. Okay, so if you're up for an award, you will shine your light, because you'll be the one to get it. Okay. Okay, in your past we have, I said one more. Oh yeah. So in your past you have Page of Wands in reverse. You have the Hanged One. This is Pisces energy. You have Knight of Cups in reverse, and you have Five of Swords. So I feel like there's been some miscommunication in your past, Aries, okay? And there's been maybe some, I feel like there has been a need for you to reflect and see things in a different perspective. We have Knight of Cups. Some of you may have had some communications. What they're saying is harsh communications with an ex lover or an ex job. Like this, the Five of Swords is like conflict, and Knight of Cups in reverse is like someone who typically wants to come in and give you their cup of love, but in reverse it's like they don't do that, you know. So it's like something went south in something that you love. Okay, so this could be either a job or it could be an ex, it could be both, but there was definitely conflict and fighting with that. There was communication that didn't come through. So I feel like there may have been some really harsh words said to each other. So if you did go through a breakup or something, or if you were in the workplace, there was some, or even in your community, it's like this was something you were passionate about and that you loved. So something or someone that was passionate about that you loved, and it's kind of like you guys couldn't get on the same page, and they're like, Spirit's showing like harsh words were shared, and I feel like that there wasn't the appreciation, and I don't know that you actually stood up and really like felt into who you were, okay, or who you are in a situation. You didn't it just wasn't comfortable. Like I'm feeling this like confusion and conflict that happened, and it's like there was a need to step away. So I feel like you've been in this energy where you stepped away, this Pisces energy. The Hanged One means that you can feel stuck. So I feel like some of you felt stuck in a situation or a relationship. It's not necessarily a relationship, but it's just the energy as you felt stuck, and there was a need for all parties involved to take a different perspective, and I feel like it just was kind of weighing on you. And so Spirit's saying you're going to move out of that conflict energy. You've needed this time apart. So even if, like, say this was a job, or you what they're saying is whatever you exited, whether it be a job, relationship, or whatever, you did it with conflict, okay, and it was not very pretty, and it was not very comfortable. And so they're acknowledging that that happened, okay. And so in the now, one more, beautiful, oh great, okay, in the now, you have Knight of Swords. So you have a communication coming in. This is swift communication, truth, okay? We have Nine of Wands, the end of a long journey. We have Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is master of her emotions. She is the queen of intuition. She is the queen of her heart. Whether in her is not gender specific. This could be male or female. When I look at the face cards, females for me are always divine feminine, whether you be male or female in this body, and the males are divine masculine, so it doesn't matter what gender you possess currently. And then we have Queen of Wands. She is the divine feminine in her badass situation. This one takes no shit, okay? She has a staff on fire, honey. And super intuitive, super able. So this is showing me that the divine feminine side of yourself, you are at the end of a long journey. Those conflicts are behind you, okay? We have some truth coming in. If you have not, if you have not already gotten this communication, there is a communication coming in for you. It's swift, it's truth. It will cut the negative energy of the past away, okay? So as you are going through this light activation, this negative energy from the past is being cut away, which causes a cycle to end. What it does is it balances your divine feminine between your passions and your heart. Notice those are not the same things. This one is your sacral and solar plexus. This one is your heart chakra. Okay, so you're balancing those parts of yourself. You're balancing your power. You're balancing your creativity, going from lust to passion, okay? You're balancing your emotions. And so this is showing that you're really coming into, like, your yin energy is going to be extremely balanced. Okay, near future, we have Three of Wands, we have the Fool, we have Eight of Wands, and the Star. How do you want this? Perfect. So Three of Wands, you're about to embark on a new journey. You're deciding which passions to go with. You have these two wands behind you. You're looking out to the future. Okay, so this is your future position. Right now, you're coming into that balance within yourself. You're having that light activation in March here, okay? Three of Wands, by the end of March, your outcomes here, your future, you have this option, and you have the Fool. The Fool says that these options, your future, is the leap of faith. The Fool has no baggage here, just this little dog, like, that's looking up to her, and she's about to leap off that cliff. Sun shining, so we're good. 0 point. It's the void, where all creation is made. Okay? We have Eight of Wands. There's swift communication coming towards you, Aries. This light activation is going to bring in some very auspicious situations, and Spirit's saying, take the leap. Let go of the ego. Shine your light. Look at this. Male or female. She up on that cliff, just shining her little happy life, listening to her iPod, about to jump off that cliff with no cares in the world. Alright? That's what this light activation is doing. It's helping you to bring out your intuition. And because your intuition is on point here, okay, you'll be listening to that. So I feel like you will be making the correct moves so that all of these auspicious situations are coming in for you. So we have Eight of Wands. That's swift movement. In the Naked Heart Tarot, the Eight of Wands has an antelope on it. So if you can think about how fast antelopes and how graceful that they run, that's the type of energy that is. Okay, this is swift. It's like you're getting out of that conflict. No more of these swords. All right, no more of this, like, fighting with everybody. You're moving away from that. Look, they speed demon away from that one and into your new future. Okay, and that is the Star. So the Star is healing. The Star is you wish upon a star. This is the card of Aquarius. That means something to you. And let me have an outcome overall, please, for Aries. Okay. And they gave me 3. I meant for 4. I meant for 1. Okay. So outcome overall, perfect, is 10 of Wands. You're going to be laying your burdens down. Okay. So that 8 of Wands, you're moving away from the past, and the 10 of Wands is saying that in this particular situation, because we have death and rebirth, so you have gone through the death and rebirth. This is the card of Scorpio. Okay, so past death, this future outcome here is rebirth. Pisces got that as well. We have Six of Cups. Now, Six of Cups is nostalgia. It can be looking through rose-colored glasses, but it also indicates that a person from your past may be coming back in. Okay, this is someone that you loved very much. So, so those of you who had someone from the past that your situation was that you didn't actually want to go away from them, but you guys got caught up in conflict and stuff, this light activation, the appreciation, you standing up and really being in your power, Aries, you have the option. You are always at total control, but you might have someone come back because you've laid the burdens down and you guys have rebirthed. Okay, that you may decide that you want that person back. The Six of Cups is also, 6 is the number of love and relationships. It's a really feel-good card. So any way it goes, it's that card where you feel appreciated. You feel loved. It reminds you of family. It reminds you of like when you were younger and those good feelings. And so that's your outcome. And then we have Two of Pentacles, which is just the wheeler dealer. So this is you learning how to balance your head and your heart, your work and love. Okay, so they're always making deals and they're always balancing. But they're always juggling on solid ground. Okay, so the Two of Diamonds is you're juggling your values and how you use your energy. So what was out of balance is coming into balance. What was burdensome is being transmuted. Okay, and it's coming from the place of you actually having these light activations, shining your light, standing up and saying who you are, drumming your thunder drum, okay, and saying, hey, see me, you know, hear me, this is what I stand for, this is who I am, you know, no more conflict, okay, and it does come with appreciation. Yeah, so it's saying never-ending story. So advice from Spirit is just to be careful to step off the disc of going round and round and round, same old story, same old pattern. It's a 37 if that means something to you, which breaks down to 11, which is master number 11, or to a 2, again, relationships duality. So you're learning how to get off that wheel, okay? Goes to a 2. So this Two of Pentacles, this juggling, saying shining your light is going to get you off this never-ending story, okay? It's going to get you off the wheel of doing the same pattern over and over and over again. So whether it be work or love relationships, I feel like Aries, you have a pattern, and we all do this, where it's like different people, it's like, what do they say? Same shit, different day, you know? So you've got different people, different circumstances, but because you're doing a pattern a certain way, you're not getting a different outcome. So it's like eventually, what did I say one time, or I've heard this before, but I've said this because I've moved many different times and I've lived in lovely places and I still go through my patterns. So it's like, you know, like where I go, there I am, you know, wherever I go, I take me with me. Wherever you go, you take you with you. Okay, so you got to factor into the equation your patterning. But what that's saying is, with this light activation, you're coming into new patterning and you're breaking the bonds. You're breaking the burden, the bonds of burden. You're breaking the bonds of those old patterns. And Spirit's asking you to be flexible. Okay, this is a 19, which breaks down to a 1, which is the architect and builder. So as you're building your new life, because you are going through this rebirth cycle, they're just asking you to be flexible, because things may not go in a step-by-step order. But that being said, with flexibility, as you are moving through this light activation and really entering into balance within yourself, those communications and appreciation is coming through. So just be flexible. You are in this mode, and healing comes from this, okay? So you are healing from those old patterns of the past. And so March looks really good for you guys. I would say they are reminding me to tell you to stay hydrated and to rest if you need to, because as these light codes and activations are changing, you're changing, okay? You're changing a really long pattern, okay? That long never-ending story. A full cycle, okay? So they're saying be gentle with yourself, shine your light, speak up and be heard, and be flexible. Okay, so thank you so much. That's what I have for you for March, Aries, and thank you. Until next time, aloha.